Hello friends, this is Michael Panya. Hope you've subscribed to my YouTube channels, my social media accounts. If not, do that. Please let's discuss a topic which states that identity. Number one, I will start with this. If I have a right angle triangle this way, and this is my what angle theta, this is my what last angle 90. This is called a right angle triangle because one of the angle there is what is 90 degrees. Other example, if this guy here is angle what 90, it becomes a what a right angled triangle. Now let's take it from this point here. If this is the angle here, this become my what here, my opposite side. This is my what last hypotenuse. Here is my what last adjacent. To my secant one, my x here represent my what? My sine. And what is my O? My O is what? My opposite over what? Hypotenuse. And the inverse of what? Of sine is my what? 1 over sine is same as me having hypotenuse. And this is hypotenuse over what? Last opposite. Same as me having cosec. And number two, car is what? Is cosine. Cosine is what here? My adjacent over what? Hypotenuse. Then the inverse of what? Cosine. Cosine is what here, class? Hypotenuse over what? Adjacent. Same as my what class? My sec. That is to see hypotenuse over adjacent equals to what? Equals to sec. Tan is what? Tangent is what last? O represent my what here? Opposite, and my A is what? Adjacent. Now from here, the inverse of my tan, the inverse of tan equals to what? Adjacent over what? Opposite. Same as me having what here? Cot. From this case here, I'll move towards my identity mainly. From the number one states that my sine theta over what? Cos theta equals to unknown. Let's find out what sine theta over cos theta will give us. What is sine? Sine is what? Opposite over what? Hypotenuse. And what do we have here? Divided by what is my cos? Cos is what here? Adjacent over what here? Hypotenuse. Now in applying division sign here, I'll have what here class? Opposite over hypotenuse. Then multiply by, you interchange, you have what here? Hypotenuse over what? Adjacent. Now if you observe something here, the hypotenuse here, hypo here, both are what? Are common. If you take out this guy and this guy, you have what left class? Opposite over what? Adjacent. And this to see my opposite over adjacent equals to what? My tan. That is to say you have what here? Tan theta. Meaning my sine theta over what? Cos theta must equals to what? Tan theta. That is my what? My first identity. Number two, if you interchange, meaning the inverse of what? Sine over cos is what here, class? Cos theta over what? Over sine theta equals to unknown. Let's find out here. My cos is what here? Adjacent over what? Hypotenuse. Then divided by what? What is my sine? Sine is what here? Opposite over what? Hypotenuse. Then from this end here, we have what here? Adjacent over hypotenuse. Then my divide change to what? Times hypotenuse over what here? Opposite. By taking these guys out, we have what here? Adjacent over what? Opposite. Now check. My adjacent over opposite equals to what here? Cot. Meaning my cos theta over what? Sin theta equals to what? Cot theta. Number two, the second identity. Number three, if you have sine square theta plus cos square theta equals to unknown. Let's find out here from this end here. What is my sine? My sine is opposite over what? Hypotenuse. Then all squared. Then plus what is my cos? My cos is what? Adjacent over what? Hypotenuse. Then all squared equals to unknown. Now from here, you can split this sign here, this sign here. That is to say, if you have opposite over hypotenuse, all squared, meaning it is both the what opposite and the what hypotenuse that owns the word squared. So we can have it as what? Opposite squared over what? hypotenuse squared. Then plus, and same here, adjacent squared over what? Hypotenuse what? Squared. Now, if you check, there is a sign connecting both value. And what is that last? My plus. Whenever you have a positive sign or negative sign, I will look for the words here. LCM. My LCM of what? This guy equals to what? Hypotenuse square. From here, hypo square must equals to what? 1. Then 1 times this guy equals to what? Opposite square plus this in this equals to 1. Then times adjacent. You have what here? Adjacent square. Recall from my what? Pythagoras theorem. Hypotenuse square is equals to what? Opposite square plus what? Adjacent square. So we have what here? Hypotenuse square over what? Hypotenuse square, all equals to what? 1. Therefore, my sine square theta plus cos square theta all equals to 1. That is my what? My third identity. Number 4. From this, from the third one here, I will divide both, divide through by sine square theta. So therefore, we have from here sine square theta over sine square theta. Plus what? Cos square theta over sine square theta equals to what here? 1 over what? Sine square theta. If you've not joined my social media account, I would advise you subscribe for more videos. Let's continue. Sine square theta over sine theta equals to what here? 1. Then plus my cos over sine must equals to what? Plus cos square theta. Then the inverse of sine, remember, inverse of sine is what last? Cosec square theta. That is my number 4 identity. Number 5. From equation 3, number 3 here, you have what? See, I will divide through by cos square theta. Let's find out here. You have sine square theta over cos square theta plus what? Cos square theta over what? Cos square theta equals to 1 over what? Cos square theta. So let's find out what happens next here. My sine over cos must equals to what? Last tan square theta. My cos and cos, what do you have here? 1. Then the inverse of what? Cos is what last? Is sec square theta. That's number 5.